Hey, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Let's see what story I have for you today. I hope you're doing well. And so, I'm going to talk about your light side, and then we're going to go into the shadow aspects of what's going on for you. So, you're first showing up as the Page of Wands. You have a lot of stuff from the past, memories, um, dreams, that you had coming back up. It's this time of, we have the new moon in Scorpio. So it's bringing up all this old stuff, your fears, but also your hopes and dreams. And so right here is this beautiful fiery energy. There's even like a fire fox and stuff like that. So in Firefox, that was around the late 90s, early 2000s, I think. It was maybe just mid 2000s. So very past energy is coming up, but it's like sparking something. So maybe that means something to you, or you're too young and you weren't even alive then. But there's something coming up that is sparking, it's renewing that spark within you. And what's under that shadow aspect of it is you have a lot that you want to accomplish. And with the 10 of Cups here, the shadow aspect is you want to place all of that in so many different buckets and areas, but it can burn out your fire. If you're moving it to all these cups of water, you can actually like pull that fire and stop it. So you've got to make sure that you're not diversifying too much, really focusing on that little flame one at a time. And it can be like that, maybe these are oil. So you're realizing that you can, take a little flame and then move it into the other areas. But you have to start with one and then build it and grow. And so, be excited, but be focused. And then you're creating a lot of wealth here with the King of Pentacles, a lot of abundance, a lot of just earthly things. Your health is great, and here's the fall leaves, so we're in that fall season, and you're really building it. It's exciting. It's coming. You're feeling comforted and like comfortable with the change, but there is some worry. There is some worry going on. I'm seeing that a lot of it's in your head. You're like, well, what if it stops? And right now you need to focus on actually feeling happy and grateful for these things. So maybe a gratitude journal. So you had to go through a lot. The 10 of Swords here. You had to go through a lot of pain and suffering. But out of that is growing something brand new. And so you're seeing the the losses you've had in a very positive light. You're seeing that they are leading all to the growth of something new. This exciting new adventure that you're going on, that one flame. But, those swords also can kind of get in your head and dominate your thoughts and move you in a direction that isn't for your best and highest good. So you have to make sure that you have, control over your thoughts and that they stay in a very positive place versus going into that doom spiral of controlling you. You got the Knight of Cups as your like heart energy of what's coming in. You're very like poetry, and you're taking off the armor, and you're really open and showing everything. And in your shadow aspect, you're the Princess of Cups. So maybe you get a little too into it sometimes. You're not using thought over feeling. And so just make sure that you're staying focused so that you don't get sidetracked and you get to actually create what you want to create. In the which was kind of surprising to me, you got the 5 of Cups and your positive thing, but this is actually good in a way because you're looking for the horizon and you're not looking towards the spilled cups, and that's actually good. You don't realize that these amazing cups are behind you, but you're also not, you're turning your back on things that were hurting you. Like I said, you're really pouring into the cups one at a time and using that instead of, trying to fill them up all at once, depleting your energy. And in your shadow part is the Empress. So you may be getting a little too into the luxury or the creating of certain things in your life and focusing too much on you being alone in your house, being kind of like safe, and this can kind of stifle your flame. The sun is coming up in your light side, and this is great. It's like you know exactly which direction to go. You're mirroring someone in a very healthy way. It's bringing celebration, light, happiness. Things are getting tied together, and here we have a sundial. So but the sun is like right above it, so there's no shadow. So it, you know, your energy and your celebrations are endless. But underneath that can create a sense, because underneath it you got the nine of, I'm not sure what the nine of what this is, but it says lust. And so what I'm saying here is that all that happiness and celebration can get you a little off track. So making sure that you're, you know, it's like underneath the sundial right here is the lust. It's making sure that you're keeping, you know, it in balance, because when we're all sunny, when we're all celebrations, we can lose track and get into our more, you know, fulfilling our needs instead of focusing on this fire that we want. So just getting yourself back into that direction, that point where what you want to create. So just staying focused. And your last two cards in your light side is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a new opportunity. We're in the year of the snake. So this is bringing forth new opportunities into the new year. This is exciting. It's like here she has this flame and it's now become even stronger. And it's bringing it into the future. You just have to be careful, because on your shadow side you have the Queen of Discs, the Queen of Pentacles. Again, that idea, well, this is good enough and I'm happy here. Look, I've got my nice little house. I've got everything I could want. See, she's focused on the house over here. And the universe is saying, hey, you have 10 cups here that need to ultimately be filled. You can't just stay still and create from that Empress energy. You have to move forward. You have to bring it in each of those cups. It's like bringing the flame from and growing it in one cup and then moving it forward into the others. It's a really great spread. I see that you're going to have a lot of success, but you've got to organize. You've got to keep yourself on track. This new moon in Scorpio is going to bring up a lot of fears, a lot of doubts, and so you're going to have to really tune in to what's for your highest and greatest good. Also really focus on making lists, keeping a calendar, getting organized, getting rid of anything that's not for your best and highest good, so that you can really focus in on what is. So I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.